They asked me to come out and say something about the band, and this is the only story I could think to tell. So in 2008, Patrick and I were driving around with our friend Dan, and cleanliness was not our first idea at the time. And at one point, our friend Dan said, "Hey, Pat, would you mind washing your feet?" And Pat said, as fast as I've ever heard somebody respond, said, "I choose not to conform to society's idea of cleanliness." And so we just suffered it. Because you live in a van, you know, it's already fucked. And then a week later, Dan said,
"Oh yeah.
Hey Pat, I know you choose not to conform to society's idea of cleanliness, but would you please wash your feet?" And he said, "Okay." And then like 3 days later, he did. In good stead, he did eventually. Stop, shut up. A bunch of years passed. We both got sober. Other things changed. That's fucking wild. A bunch of things changed. Life has grown and changed. Homeboy retired right as I was starting to travel again, and I was glad to have my friend because we've lost so many friends, and I was a little sad not to have new music from him anymore. And then he called me around this time last year and said, "Well, I think I'm making a new record." And I was like, "All right, I mean, you're fucking with me." And then he called me a few months later and actually said, "I've got this record for you." And I said earlier I was extraordinarily emotional. This is really cool to get to play in front of a big crowd, but it's like, I like when my creative friends create things. And so many of us die prematurely, and then so many more of us have a different experience, a different death, which is where we lose it to ennui. And you can keep going and keep doing it and keep making things happen, and we are living proof of that tonight. And all of you for being here with us. Thank you in advance, and please welcome Friends in Real Life. Thank you.
We're pulling a capo out for this one. It's a capo kind of song. Turns out, you know, Patrick's a capo kind of musician. I don't feel that about it, but he's a capo.
This is the first capo album of my life.
I don't want you to get the wrong idea. You know?
Yeah. It's so good to be here. Thank you all for being here.
I did
It's very bad timing, but in the last couple of weeks I've started having like serious health problems. Not like life-threatening, just like debilitating. And so, yeah, I feel very strange, like sitting and like not like rocking out. But I hope you'll understand. I would if I could.
First of all, give it up for Patrick for coming out here and doing this. And we might be sitting down, but this is a song where you can fucking move to on some serious shit. Let's do it.
Some people from a group in New York called Books Through Bars, and please make way. I would love to make some space for Lily to talk a little bit about what they're up to. So please, thanks so much.
Here tonight when we were initially when we were like asked to like do merch at a folk punk show at Market Hotel, I was like, that's an interesting proposition. But then I was like, I like music and music good, and so books are good. It's really easy to say, abolish prison, hell yeah. It's easy to tear it down, of course, but it's what is one tangible thing I can do on a Monday evening that I'm read a book! Read a book! I'm all of these things. So one thing that I was I personally am able basement of a bookstore. And yeah, most of our books are donated. We use like Trader Joe's bags cut up to like mail them to people, and all we really usually pay for is like stamps and tape. Yeah, and basically, yeah, let me just,
Yes, so I've gone to this bookstore and I've helped pack the books before. It's a great time. I recommend it if you have the time.
I just have like a little blurb from an article that I'm going to read, and then I'll let you guys get back to the music. But yeah, books have always been hard to come by behind bars. While it's true that most prisons technically have libraries, they're often under-resourced, strictly regulated, and have limited and outdated selections of books.
Mostly John Grisham.
Yeah, like, it's a lot of like mass market shit that is like really ran through. Yeah, so there's like lockdowns. When it's a lockdown, you can't go to the library. And this situation has become more dire in recent years as more states have made these bans that restrict families and friends from sending books directly to their incarcerated loved ones. So now in a lot of prisons, books have to be sent directly from an approved vendor. So because we're like, Blue Stockings is an approved vendor, we're like, we have the ability to do that. And it's like, okay, we're in New York, there's so many fucking books on the free libraries and people and publishing companies, and it's like we have access to all of this like print material that like we can send using media mail. And I'm like, okay. And it's like there's so much like it's really hard to get. Like people inside really want a lot of anime and manga. There's like a lot of books, like how to draw, how to do craft. There's just like all of these things like wake up, like, and yeah, like things to make people's day-to-day lives like okay. And yeah, that's all.
Thank you, Lila and Beth. Thank you. John Zerzan would be so disappointed. you to Brooke Pridemore for playing. And for introducing us. Thank you to Mr. Michael Motorcycle for playing. Thank you to Julio Quattro for playing. And thank you all for being here.
Preoccupied with all of this surviving, dodging the violence of everyday life. Seems I was bolder as a kid today. I'm never late, you don't know shit. Screaming fuck the piss like I was dead to pay the rent. It's hard to rest with guns up to our heads and distant voices in this distant processing from lifting up the lock and fix this. There is no good plan of life hack. Go if you can. Have my friends from giving a chance. And that's the way it is for most hits teens, right here. Let's go. So if I die young, say it was the government, even though it wasn't them. Give the kids something to believe in. Just the words to a song. But if I die young, I was probably trying to serve. Got it over my head at the spot by rivers. Like the right way would carry me home. But it won't. We're friends in real life.
We got 10 songs in here to hear them all. I got my mind on the dirt and the dirt on my mind. I got the raised mountain metal while I step outside. House by the river, but that's run dry. It's later than I thought. The time. Pour one out for the hungry one. When I showed up, he took off running, but that's just life. Here in the dark, we see clear for once. I ain't tough. I roll the dice and hope I don't get stopped. Catch one sharp edge and don't ever get up. No time for what's fair, what's true is enough. I got the heat on my mind and my mind on the heat. I got a concrete box with a junket seat. I got the nights that don't get below triple degrees. Ice pack ripper trying to catch some sleep. I'm one out for the ones in the hell. Fight two for the ones who kept it to themselves. They all say they'll take the years and they'll never tell. A lot of people learn to sing when they hit the cell. And I ain't tough. I roll the dice and hope I don't get stuck. One bad case and sometimes that's enough to go down so long you don't get back up. I got my mind on the dirt. I got my mind on the dirt. I ain't tough. I got my mind on the dirt, and I ain't tough. And the river run dry, and I ain't tough. Pour one out for the ghost, and I ain't tough. And she was screaming in the road, and I ain't tough. I roll the dice, and I ain't tough. But catch one sharp edge, and I ain't tough. And they all say they'll take the years, and I ain't tough. But catch one bad case, and I ain't tough. 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 I ain't tough.
Who knows? You know, anything can happen. That's the point. Something you learn in life, you never know fully what's going to happen next.
But we can just stretch this. I went down to the river, maybe a little afraid. I know he's not coming, but I still wait. Do you wanna go swimming?
How's everybody feeling out there? We're gonna have to unplug some stuff real quick, so for the sound, maybe turn down the guitars, I don't know. So I broke the D string, which is a tough string to get over. That's a tough string to keep moving from.
You may not believe this, but I've played through a broken G string more times than I can count. I will need to tune it, but other than that, I think we can do it.
That's a seasoned pro.
Well, that's a seasoned, not professional, because you can actually just learn to play the guitar right and not play strings all the time. I never learned how to do that. So
This song's got a banging beat too, so I think
it's gonna help. Yeah.
Hey, Michael, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
With the buttons, but there's a switch on the back, or it might be on the front. The ground lift.
I see input in the speaker. Maybe I'll look at the other
Try
side.
the other side.
Thank you all so much for being here. It's so good to be here.
It is the DI box is set to ground. Is that what it's supposed to be? Or should it be open?
Let me hear something.
Sounds great. Whatever you did it right, so thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for it. Thank you, everyone at the Market Hotel, for hosting us.
Yes.
the first ever Friends in Real Life show.
Can you tell? we played 9 of them, so there's one more. Oh, sorry, what's that?
Flip that switch on the back of the TI
Yes.
to the other position.
To open? Okay.
Brooke Pridemore. Oh yeah. This is a beautiful family evening that you're a part of. Thank you for being here.
Give it up for Chesky. And give it up for Michael. Thank you all so much. We got one more.